Hello everyone, this is Andres Almiray from JNation 2024, and with me I have Deepu, which is also one of our fellow Java champions. So Deepu, can you say some words about yourself?
Sure. So I'm Deepu. I'm a polyglot developer working at Okta as a developer advocate. I'm glad to be here at JNation. This is my first time here, so quite glad.
So first time at JNation. So what is your impression so far of the conference?
So far, I think it's a great venue. It's a very different venue from what I'm used to at conferences, right? And a very nice city, Coimbra. Didn't expect like a unique city. So it's a like surprising experience. So yeah, so far impressed with the conference. Yeah.
Great. So you mentioned you are a developer advocate at Okta, which is known for OAuth and security and a few other things. So I suppose that's kind of like the topic that you have here at the event. So can you tell us more about what you're going to talk about?
Yeah. So today my session is about passkeys and web authentication because passwords are like a bane of our existence, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So I have T-shirts for the occasion as well. So passwords have been a huge issue for all of us. So yeah, I think the industry on the whole is trying to move away from passwords slowly, and we as a security company also want to push as much as possible for that shift. So my talk is about passkeys, how it works, the current state of the technology, how Java developers can use it, how Spring developers can use it. So it's all about passwordless. Yeah.
Okay. So specifically now to Java developers and to Spring developers, what kind of integrations can we expect from Okta in this regard to make our applications more secure?
Yeah. So from Okta, and I specifically work for the Auth0 product division, which is the customer-facing identity service that we offer. So we already offer passkey support in the Auth0 product. So for Spring developers especially, it's quite easy. So they integrate they add the library and add 3 lines of properties and done. They have an application secured with OAuth2, IDC, with passkey support and everything. And for Spring developers who are not using something like Okta, there are libraries to do that. I'll also be showcasing that in the talk today, how they can integrate WebAuthn4j, for example, in the Spring application and roll their own if they want to go that route. So regardless of which route they go, they're covered.
Okay, so that sounds great for Spring developers. So what about those that decide to go with other options like Quarkus or Micronaut or Enterprise Java, Jakarta EE?
Yeah, regardless of which language or which libraries, which ecosystem developer is on, right? So when you look at Auth0, we provide support for all ecosystems. So let's say if they want to go Enterprise Java with Enterprise Java or Micronaut or Quarkus, we provide support for those platforms where they can integrate. May not be like 3 lines as in Spring, maybe a little bit more to do there, but there is support. And similarly, WebAuthn4j, for example, can be used in a non-Spring application as well. They have a library which makes it easier in a Spring application, but you can use it in any sort of Java applications.
Okay, awesome. Well, so is there anything else that you would like to share with the audience about, well, whether it's your experience with JNation or anything else that you are currently doing?
Currently, my focus is mostly on passkeys and OAuth2 and these kind of things these days. So what I can share is get rid of passwords. If you see an option to use passkeys in any of the services that you're using, please go with that. Like most services like GitHub, Google, Microsoft, like they all started rolling out passkeys. But you probably got that prompt from GitHub when you logged in the recent times. So if you see that, please take that option. It's way more secure than passwords. It's much more convenient than passwords. You don't have to remember stuff. It's much more easier. So if you see an option to use passkeys in any service, please go ahead and use that and keep the internet safe.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Deepu, for taking your time. And thank you everyone else for watching, and we'll see you next.